Joining us now, former Homeland Security Department official and Agoge Group president. His name is Jack Tomarchio, and he joins us now. I want to go through Prime Minister May's comments and policy again. She has just said she would restrict the freedom of movement of those posing a threat, even if there isn't enough evidence to prosecute them. And if the civil rights laws stand in the way of doing that, change the laws. Sir, I think that's a totally new approach and a proactive approach to terror in Britain.
It does seem to be a new approach, Stuart, and it does seem to be proactive. It's going to be expensive. Really talking about increased surveillance on suspects in the UK that have perhaps tendencies to act on in a terroristic manner. This is it's a probably pretty practical approach, but again, it's going to be a very expensive approach. To put a person under surveillance for a 24-hour period requires about 20 people.
Yes,
so
they're overwhelmed. I mean, there's no question. They are overwhelmed with thousands of suspects. You can't surveil them all. But she's going further. She's saying, look, you figure out you've got a guy here who may do something. You stop him before he does it. That's what's new.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a new approach. And again, in the United Kingdom right now, there's probably over 1,000 individuals who are considered by MI5 to be operationally capable of performing a terrorist act in the borders of the United Kingdom. There are probably several thousand more who have aspirational desires, but maybe not operational ability to do this. So there's a lot of people involved here, and the Brits obviously are looking at this as a watershed. What's happened now? This is 3 times they've had attacks. They're in a situation where I wouldn't say they're panicking, but they need to have a new approach here.
Okay, and do you think that new approach might be reflected in America as well? 30 seconds.
I don't know yet. I think we're not at the point where we're under the same type of siege mentality, perhaps, that the folks in the UK and Europe are. I think that we are a harder target. We're a tougher target to get to. And I think so far, I think our law enforcement, our intelligence community have been doing a pretty good job.